Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, we look at the headlines. Sitting NPP Tura MP AATA Sangma files her nomination papers, says this Lok Sabha election is more about continuing the path of development. Meghalaya Congress files nomination for the Shillong and Tura Lok Sabha seat, reposes fate on supporters to win the polls. Voice of the People's Party expresses confidence on the agenda of clean politics and corrupt-free governance to triumph in the Shillong Lok Sabha seat, files nomination. Voice of the People Party urges the Regional Democratic Alliance to opt out of Lok Sabha election and support the candidature. And NPP gains momentum in the run-up to the Lok Sabha polls as leaders from other party defects. The news in detail. Sitting Tura MP and NPP candidate AATA Sangma said that this Lok Sabha election is more about continuing on the path of development. AATA, who filed her nomination papers on Tuesday, said the NPP has performed well in the past 6 years in the state, with her also being a part of the team as the MP. She said this is a sign that the party is well accepted by the people. She was accompanied by Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, her mother, and Deputy Chief Minister and NPP State President Preston Tinsong.
This election is more about continuing on the path of development, and I feel that because NPP has given such a, in these 6 years, wonderful performance in its governance, and me being a member of the NPP and being a member of parliament belonging to the NPP, it is a teamwork, and Mandirang Angna Puna Ode, it's a sign that the team and the entire NPP is something that is accepted by the people.
Meghalaya Congress files nomination for the 2 Lok Sabha seats. The Meghalaya Congress on Tuesday files the nomination papers for the Shillong and Tura Lok Sabha seat. Sitting MP Vincent H. Pala filed his nomination papers in the office of the Deputy Commissioner, while Congress MLA from Gambagre constituency Saleng A. Sangma filed his nomination in DC office in Tura. The Congress is optimistic that its support base is still intact and its secular image will get them the required votes to win the elections.
Who is for everybody, who is for all the citizens. Based on that, I think the people will make their stand and will make their decision.
The Voice of the People Party is confident that the agenda of the party, based on its solid principles, will garner them the required support to triumph in the Shillong Lok Sabha seat. VPP candidate Ricky J. Sinkon, who filed his nomination papers on Tuesday, said that the party stands fully prepared and are getting tremendous support from the grassroots. On BJP extending its support to the NPP, he said the people are wise enough to understand and see the true colors of the NPP and left it to them to decide accordingly.
Well, that is their decision. Well, I'm sure people are now seeing the true colors of what is NPP and BJP. So I'm sure we leave to the wisdom of the electorates to take the decision. And we have electorates who are well aware of the situation. And I believe, as a party, and even myself, that the voters how they know and they will take the decision, and it will be a right decision.
The Voice of the People Party has urged the Regional Democratic Alliance RDA to opt out of the Lok Sabha poll race and instead support its candidate Ricky J. Sinkon in the Shillong seat. Addressing an election rally at Mau Krea on Monday, VPP President Arden Milam Basayamot said RDA constituents United Democratic Party UDP and Hill State People's Democratic Party HSPDP must have witnessed the massive turnout of people at the VPP rallies. He claimed that the people of Shillong parliamentary seat have already made up their mind to vote for the VPP candidate.
Join the voice of the People Party. Lalat hikam shisha, papilong kita, kiseng lulong kita shisha, babigwa ang yen, nataupay pa, sopa withdraw no yari, join lang no batni.
With the Lok Sabha election drawing closer, the National People's Party in Meghalaya has bolstered its rank as leaders and workers from various political factions across the state continue to pledge allegiance to the party. In a significant turn of events, leaders from the United Democratic Party and Congress officially joined the NPP during a ceremony held on Monday at the Umshing Assembly constituency. Over 400 members from UDP, Congress and other political entities embraced the NPP, indicating a notable shift in political dynamics. Welcoming the new entrants, prominent NPP figures including Pinyaj Singh Saim, working president of East Khasi Hills District, along with NPP spokesperson Himalayan Shangpliang Samlin Malnyang, NPP's MDC extended a warm reception.
Besok seperti seperti NPP dan NPP, bagi yes sekarang berpilih dulu, yang anak ini yang menyesuaikan parti NPP, hati dulu bentar yang berpun pasal ini.
In yet another development, hundreds of Congress members in Malayam constituencies joined the NPP on Monday. The Congress members joined the party in the presence of several of top NPP leaders. Meanwhile, at a public rally in Nongse, NPP State Working President Wailat Miki Shilla observed that the Congress is slowly losing ground, claiming that it is impossible for the Grand Old Party to dislodge the BJP-led NDA government at the centre. Shilla cast aspersions on the Congress' purported non-acceptance to change. The Meghalaya government will explore the idea of introducing a toy train in the state. Disclosing this, Tourism Minister Paul Lingdo said that everything depends on feasibility. He said no feasibility exercise has been carried out. The introduction of toy trains is expected to boost the state's tourism sector further. Darjeeling, the only hill station in the region to have toy trains, is located at an elevation of 2045 meters. Arunachal government is said to be considering introducing a toy train till the picturesque India-China border town of Tawang.
Any such input in writing, but yes, we are open to the idea.
The KSU Nehu unit on Tuesday burned copies of the Citizenship Amendment Rules 2024 as a mark of protest against the implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act in the state. The protest was participated by members of the Achik Nehu Student Union, Naga Postgraduate Students Coordination Committee, All Mizo Postgraduate Students Union, Nehu Manipuri Student Union and Arunachal Student Association of Nehu. According to the KSU, they are opposing the implementation of the CAA since the government of India did not take into account the apprehensions and objections of the indigenous people of the state. The Office of the District Tuberculosis Officer, Riboy District, observed the World TB Day 2024 at St. Paul Parish Hall, Nongpo on Tuesday. The chief guest of the program was Professor G.D. Sharma, Vice Chancellor USTM, and guest of honor was G. Borgohain, who is a WHO consultant, NTEP, and other dignitaries was also present. The theme for World TB Day 2024 is Yes, We Can End TB. IEC audio and video and the Niksha Mitra song was launched during the event. Prizes for different activities were distributed today. Speaking at the event, G. Borgohain, WHO consultant, NTEP, informed that this year around 7 villages in Riboy district will be TB-free. Meanwhile, the World Tuberculosis Day was also observed in East Giant Hills District. In his speech as chief guest of the program, Deputy Commissioner, East Janta Hills District, A. Baranwal, congratulated the officials of the Health Department for their relentless efforts in organizing such programs in the district, which will help in spreading awareness to the people on the harmful effects of tuberculosis. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature recorded 18.5 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature recorded 9.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 57%, relative humidity in the evening was 80%. Rainfall 6.6 millimeter. The forecast: light rain is likely at isolated places. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the headlines once again. Sitting NPP Tura MP AATA Sangma files her nomination papers, says this Lok Sabha election is more about continuing the path of development. Meghalaya Congress files nomination for the Shillong and Tura Lok Sabha seat, reposes fate on supporters to win the polls. Voice of the People's Party expresses confidence on the agenda of clean politics and corrupt-free governance to triumph in the Shillong Lok Sabha seat, files nomination. Voice of the People's Party urges the Regional Democratic Alliance to opt out of Lok Sabha election and support the candidature. And NPP gains momentum in the run up to the Lok Sabha polls as leaders from other parties defects. Well, viewers, that's all we have in today's edition of the news. Do join us tomorrow with more updates. Have yourself a good night.